Shout out to everyone here. Ooh. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Coming to the Crypto Lifer live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Oh my gosh, last night was amazing. I jumped on BitBoy and the Lifers. You guys took over. You guys absolutely took over the show. Unbelievable. Appreciate it. It was my first win. Finally, got a win. Really appreciate that. I was gonna do a live pour real quick. Thought it would be cool to do a live pour here. See if we get the live pour action. I used to be a waiter. I got some pour skills. Ready? Who thinks I can pour this amazingly well? Check it out. Eventually, we're gonna get down here. Who thinks, how far can I get this? I think I can get to here, or maybe here. Let's see. Let's start the pour. Oh, there you go. And those are the pour skills. The water is the key to success. Little vitamin D. Vegan vitamin D. Vegan vitamin D from Mary Ross. Vegan vitamin D3. Unflavored. Tastes like salah. I don't know what it tastes like, but it doesn't taste good. Doesn't taste good. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, calling yourself Crypto Lifers, and jumping on into the live stream. Today we're going to go over Bitcoin, maybe? We'll find out. Let's take a look here at what we see here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You can see we have the beautiful ticker at the bottom. Thank you, Porta Rock, for the beautiful ticker. You're the man. We love you, Porta. Everybody here loves you. We think you're beautiful. Some of the lifer ladies think you're a nice guy. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Let's break down Bitcoin. That's what you came here for. Let's get into brass tacks. Let's do what we got to do. Tastes like saliva. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Beat Boy Show. The Beat Boy. Beat Boy, you're funny. But you guys took over. Like, look, no, I got a screenshot to prove it. I want to print this and frame it. I think I am going to print it and frame it. I just thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to frame this thing because it was like, you know, no one else had a fan base like that on the whole show. Just coming through. Look at this. And this is just one of the many screenshots. But I took a screenshot. Look at this. Lifer, Unpaid Mechanic, my dude, Sloan B coming through, K-Dub, Casten, Chaz, Tough Cookie, Roger Dodger, Stack My Change. Like, I see you guys. Tokyo Sexwell, like, all my people's holding me down. Organic Fud. This guy is good. Like that, see? And then you got the new. This guy rocks, my man Philippe. And so, Lifer. I mean, you guys rocking it. We rocked out last night. It was amazing. I consider it a win for the whole community. Every time I get to go on there, I consider it a win for the whole community because without you guys, I would never get there. Because I wouldn't have the likes, wouldn't get the streams, wouldn't get the views. And there's no way I would have got recognized. So I know who got me where I am, and it's y'all. It's my peoples. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you. There's no words that could express the gratitude. So I just keep coming through every day, laying down the trades, laying down what I see happening in the market, and if it can help you. If it can educate you, if you can find your way, if I can keep you motivated to get you, keep you going, then I'm going to keep going, and that's what we're talking about here. Look at the daily time frame, finally getting a bit of a green candle here, bouncing off the suggested low. I didn't want to see us go lower than 36,000. We did not. We went to 38K. We bounced off of resistance. We're going to talk about the local support right now, but let's just take a look at the big picture here, the daily time frame. Last time we were low in the daily, we were right around here. We got nothing, and we got it. That's a nothing burger right there. Shout out to Jordan. But that is a nothing burger, and it rolled over to zero, and we got absolutely nothing, right? That is a number 0 on the value meal. So that comes down to here and just dumps all the way down, okay? We don't want to see that, all right? If we see something like this, and we could, like, you know, right where we're at right now, right? And so this is what we don't want to see. A rejection here by 41,466 on the daily. So if the daily comes up, I'm predicting we roll up here and we get nothing, and we roll back down. I mean, this is what you're going to see. Okay. So just putting that out there. And look, you'd even have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, which is creepy, right? And that would even be the measured move of the shoulder. Basically, you would take the head to the neckline, swing it down. I mean, how crazy is that? So we don't want to see that, but you know, we could. So if I get to that point, we're gonna swing. I'm gonna swing out of our swing trades, and we're gonna swing on into the short down. You know, so we gotta be vigilant and ready for that. So that's the worst case scenario if we even get a pump here on the daily time frame. All right, the worst case scenario if we get a pump on the daily time frame. Now, is everything going well? Let me see here. Usually I forget something. Everything seems okay. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. The champ is in the building. Shout out to Crypto MUSER. Yo, Sambo made it in. Shout out to Wayne Mustafa. With the work you put in, Sam, you deserve all the success. Love this group of amazing people. Bro, you completely killed it yesterday on ATV. Making me proud, bro. So awesome, man. Shout out to Roddy Robinson. You're the man, dude. All right, I'm back. Always got a phone call right at the start of the live. I respect the game you laced me with. I can use forever. I get better every day. When you win, I win. We win. Shout out to Stack, my dude. Appreciate you, my man. Crypto Lifer, world is a meditation vibe. All good. Thanks, my bro, for being my good vibes. Crypto Radio. Jeez. We were in there for you. So good to see you get the win. Shout out to Crypto MUSER. Everybody follow Crypto MUSER over at his amazing YouTube channel. He's putting in that work every single day, grinding. And he's really protecting the people with the information. Knowledge is power. So he's giving you that power, in my humble opinion. My man, Crypto MUSER. How could I forget my dude? Every single day, 277 subs on the way to 1,000. He's about to breach it. He's about to crack it. He's doing his thing every single day. Check him out. Check out the MUSER. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love the content. You'll love the direct energy. You'll love the calm, amazing voice. Ladies out there, all right? You'll love it. Sexy voice right there. So check it out. Shoulder, head, and shoulder coming to the downside. And that could bounce here at 31,200, all right? So just an idea here, you know, that would give us the double bottom idea. Consider it, we would even still somewhat scrape through with a higher low, but at the end of the day, I mean, it would not be, you know. Again, we have strong divergence that we've seen play out here on the 1 hour. We're going to break down the smaller time frames in a second. We're going to see what we see happening. 38K is strong, not too bad. The Dow Jones down 123, all right? We thought it was going to open a lot worse. Crazy news. A lot of fear today. People who didn't want to wake up. Like, a lot of people were just like, like, if, you know, you got to, you know, it just, what a crazy time. Anyway, I want to put a neckline here. I kind of want to put a neckline right there, you know, because we got a shoulder, a head, and we got a sloppy head and shoulder, but it's slightly there. You can even see this shoulder, head, and a shoulder there. That did have to come on down. Yikes. The daily, just like Bitcoin, though, they're both in the same place. You can see they're correlated at this point. The Dow and Bitcoin, both oversold in the daily time frame. However, when they get down just below the dotted line, I've seen a lot more pain, so it doesn't mean we can't drop out of here. So I've been looking at this level very closely for the Dow. You can see that we broke this support that we had right here, about 34,000. We're now at 33,009. We're actually right at it. If I bring this right below that candle, right there. But yeah, we humbly, I would say we have to break back above this line. This has been this trend line here of this ascending, you know, basically bullish megaphone, you could call it. So now what you're looking for, right, is the Dow to either hop its way back into this pattern or some more downside, try to hop back in the bearish retest. And that's, you know, so can the daily get back in? And that would be the same as Bitcoin getting to that 44 area. So you have to kind of see how they're both going to correlate and look for the levels that they may not make it for before they get there. This is how you want to, a true trader can see the support and resistance levels, mark them accordingly, and then wait for price action to get to them with patience. When they get to that area, the trader then decides whether we get above them for support and we long, or whether we use them as a rejection and we short. And that way, that gives you the best percentages of winning. And it doesn't still going to make you the best, but then you add everything else that we go through and that we add on, like is there any divergence? Are we in a falling wedge? And you break it down for yourself. And eventually you build a storyline that makes sense. And if you do it day in and day out over time, you'll eventually get a skill that you can use. Okay. We're going to take a look at the Dow Jones, and might as well on the 1 hour, pointing to the downside here on this opening morning. Could get a little more downside, but I've seen that flip too before. Look at the 50-minute. The 50-minute's looking ferocious. Yeah, it's trying to flip. Telling you that the day might start nice. Look at the bullish divergence starting on the Dow. I'll even delete my work. We can just look at this fresh. But look, swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. We got some bullish divvy on the Dow Jones Industrial telling us that the day will start with a nice bullish pump to the upside. Again, we got to break above this resistance at 34,294, and then we can talk about it. So let's see what happens today. Can we get up there and can we break through? Do we get rejected and bounce off this level and then break through? So we will see. But so far, so good. We should get at least the afternoon of some pump for the Dow. I think it could clean up actually in the green, closing around 180, 222 points, something in that nature, if you can get this push off the divergence. 1 hour will also flip on this and possibly just get a move back up to the upside like this. We'll take a look at the 4 hour as well. 4 hour got crushed after the crazy news. Double bottom up here to the upside. So show me the charts and I'll show you the news. The charts got some nice divergences forming. There's a giant divergence there. See, this may form down, but it doesn't go down as much. That's about Class C bullish divergence too. Tells us that the trend should continue to the upside. We should break out of this. Also, it's a falling wedge. 68% chance of a break to the upside, right? Measured move would just be a little bit of a pump here. But again, all we want to do is get above this resistance point and then the smaller one that we talked about there on the 1 hour, right? And that's how we break it down. Nice and easy, step by step, right? Step by step, all right? Let's swing back into Bitcoin, see what's happening for Bitcoin. The baby in the family, the sweet, sweet Bitcoin. Yeah, right. Sweet, sweet, bitty, bitty Bitcoin. So we got that fractal. We don't want to see that happen. That's not what we want to see, all right? It's not what we want to see, all right? Just building a story, though. Now we're ready. If we see that happen, we can be like, oh, yeah, Lifer went over that last week, and wow, there it is, All right, let's take a look at the 1 hour. Let's see what the day unfolds for us, what the day entails, right? All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the daily time frame and I'm going to lay down this support. It's a double bottom there for sure. I mean, right? And I'm just laying down local areas that I'm not going to get into huge big picture stuff right now. Just these local areas, because like we break this, we break that, then we're going down for more, right? And so like we can assume like this is enough here and this is enough here to get us through whatever turmoil is going to happen throughout the next couple of days. All right. Zoom into that 4 hour and now we can clearly see what's happening. We can see there's a nice bit of resistance right here now. There's a bit of resistance right there where we're at. Where am I getting this from? Well, from these hills here. See, like, couldn't get above, rolled over. So these other rollover areas, right? And then I'm just going to adjust this local support to here, bouncing. And then we got a little bit here. So, Bitcoin, levels to watch, right? Well, just like in an uptrend, right? What happens is you start bouncing off the 21 day for more. Now, we're in a downtrend, same thing's occurring. Also, you're getting, look, the death cross now on the 4 hour. Not a good look. We got above the 200. It was a big deal for me. We fell below the 200 on the 4 hour. I'll tell you what. We haven't never done that. I'll tell you this is what worries me a little bit, that we could be entering. This is an indication that we could be entering a multi-year or some type of bear market. All right. Last time we had the bull run, we had the pandemic dump. Okay, and it lasted from September 1st, right? 4th, all the way till we started getting out of it around September 27th. So 1 month of pain. We got the bearish cross here with the 50-day crossing below the 200, all right? It would play. We'd finally get the golden cross, and we would be gone, right? So it's below for a month. It gets above it. It's gone, all right? And look at this. It stays above it for a long time. For a long time. Right here, look, I'm talking about this red line, which is the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. Okay, stay with me. Stay with me now, all right? Stay with me now. Now, it never goes near it again. Never goes near it again. We get a retrace, right? Bad news. But look, it's never too bad if the 50 doesn't cross the 200. And look, we get out of it. Again, same thing here. We get out of it. But look, there's a cross there, right? Now, we somehow recover from that, but eventually it was a weak recovery. And so that's the one time right here. Look, price action broke back above the 200. Right there, it broke back above, had some fun, came back below, broke above. It shows signs of weakness when we're toying with the 200 in this way. And then look, the 50 would cross right there for a death cross. And that would be the beginning of a nasty downtrend, okay? Nasty. Then we would finally get above it here. Look, price crossing above the 200-day moving average, all right? I want you to watch price action and the 200-day moving average. This is what we're focused on, all right? And then you also see the 50-day crossing the 200. That happens after the fact because it's a latent indicator. It comes with the price action, all right? It comes with the price action, all right? So stick with me, bear with me now. So now price action keeps saying, look, now the 50 does cross the 200. The red crosses the yellow, 50 crossing the 200. Golden cross, right? Remember, everyone, golden cross. Price action keeps going. Price action keeps going. Price action keeps going. Right here, we have an issue, right? That's where we have our pullback, and that was our retrace back down to 40K there where things weren't well. We had the death cross there, try to get back above death cross, and we would have our moment down, all right? We would recover, but remember, like, once we got above it here, and the point of the story is, look, we got above it, we were gone. Here we had above it a little bit, but played games. So you could, here we got above it and we were gone. Now we fell below it here again. Down, right? Down. And more down, right? And then we finally got above it. Look, price action finally breached. And I was very bullish for this. It was a very good look. I was like, wow. That hasn't happened since, look, all the way since November. We were above it, and really, November 10th, 11th, and 12th was the last few days that we were above the 200-day moving average, and we would fall below it. On the 4-hour, too, it's very significant. Now, I wanted to show this yesterday, but I didn't have time either on the show. I didn't want to bombard it with too many things. Now, here we see, again, price action doing it, double topping, and to me, it's just... that looks a lot like this. See this structure here? Looks a lot like this structure to me. And this looks a lot like this. And if I were to fractal that, it shows a lot of downside. 25K, somewhere at a 20K area. Okay. Now, does that mean it's guaranteed to happen? No. And I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm just pointing out areas that are possible for price action to go. All right. What can stop it? Let's see what the daily does. The daily's oversold, right? Does it continue to push down a little bit, which is possible, or do we get the reverse? And we're going to look at our support and resistance areas and levels that just cannot. In my humble opinion, we're very close to getting back to this low level here at this 32K area, right? So anything is possible, but we need to be vigilant. We need to be careful. We need to be watchful. And yeah, all right. All right, so 38,000, getting in the bounce. All right, let's see what the 4-hour looks like. 4-hour still has room to push to the upside. Could suggest we get the move. However, look, the 221 is now resistance. This is what happens. Remember, it becomes a beautiful bounce off point when you're bullish. Bouncing off. But now when you're down here and you're looking at the bearishness, the 21 becomes the bounce the other way. So now you got to get above the 21-day moving average to be bullish. And so now the moving averages become your gateway to whether you're going to be moving up or down, right? You can kind of see what's happening by the moving averages. They're going to kind of lead in, all right? Take a look at Bookmap here, and we'll shrink it down to a little bit and show you where the liquidity may lie. 37.9, we got a Bitcoin order here. 37.9, we got a big fat order, bunch of orders trying to get in. We got some sells now up here at 38,300. We got another sell up here at 40 Bitcoin at 38,400. We got some sells up here at 38,000, 91 Bitcoin, 38,900. So let's see too. Did they bring any more sells now? So most of the liquidity, right? Where is it lying? It's lying down here. Look, 33, 31. Look, the most 500. This guy is adding more now. 568 Bitcoins down at $30,000. Huge orders down here. You can see this is where the liquidity lies. Like 25,000, another 257 Bitcoin. A total of like a couple thousand Bitcoins lie between 25,000 and 32,000. Now they could be making us think that the price wants to go down there, enticing people to short. There's a chance that could be what they're doing here on Bookmap. But just be careful. This is Bookmap. If you like Bookmap, link is in the description below. Check them out. You'll get a exclusive discount if you are a crypto lifer by hitting that link, by being part of the lifers. So jump on in there. There's 3 different packages that you could use. It'll benefit you and benefit me if you jump on in and use the referral link. Thank you so much. I will disclose there's referral links down below my videos that I do get a commission from, so thank you very much. Appreciate the people over at Bookmap. They did sponsor these, and I appreciate them. So yes, Bookmap, man, really cool. I like Bookmap. Jump on in there, use the referral link if you like what you see here. It's showing me where the orders are on Binance, on Coinbase USD, showing you where the whales are hiding, what's going on. You can put multiple exchanges in, get multiple aggregate data, and it's just something to know where are the big boys going, what's happening, and it gives me that information, right? Shows me there's a lot of liquidity down here that they expect the price to go down to the downside, which is kind of sad. No one's up here trying to sell. There's no big sells up here. So there's no one that said, oh, I got down here and I'd like to sell up here. So just tells you, hey, where's the liquidity, that's where, money flows where the money goes. And I don't see a lot of money up here. So, hey, if we were going to get dragged up here, you would see the fact that they had already bought and they were trying to sell up here. So watch out. Whales look like they may be trying to dump, which is interesting. For the short term, doesn't mean for the long term, but and again, these aren't the biggest whales in the world. Just because it's just 1,000 Bitcoin, it doesn't mean it's the biggest deal, but it's something to keep in mind. All right, something to keep in mind. All right, world is a meditation vibe. All good. Thanks, my brother, for being the good vibes. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, my friend. Felipe, whales are buying heavy this fear. Always, Felipe. Bitcoin making a diamond since the early on the 20th. Bitcoin was under the 5-day Gaussian channel. A goodbye to me. Back tested. It's funny you said that because I recently threw in the 5-day Gaussian channel, and it tells me that you're watching somebody, this guy, so I looked up this guy called 5-day, and that's his name. And it makes me think you're watching him. I could be wrong, but I think I'm onto you. I think I'm sniffing out what you're doing here. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Not just something he said. I mean, it sounds fun. It sounds good, right? Oh, yes, it's below the 5-day Gaussian channel, of course. Perfectly good boy. Technically, it's not below the 5-day. It's on the low. It's on the very low of the 5-day Gaussian channel, right? Honestly, whenever we are at the bottom of the 5-day Gaussian channel, it's likely, but it also means it could be the beginning of a nasty bear run. That's where we stand when things just get really nasty and we go for a real good bottom. You see that? So it could mean that we're ready for, it's beautiful though. Look at that, right? It looks quite wondrous. That Gaussian channel. Like what it does to the candles too. Pretty cool. Now, I'm on the 5-day with the Gaussian channel. He goes, nope. You're so funny, man. Yeah, there's a guy called 5-day on Twitter, and he uses the 5-day Gaussian channel. Like, that's how he trades all the time. Interesting. Nope, not me. You didn't get me, said Dingo, not today. So look, this is coming down here though too. I mean, even the 5-day showing, you know, a bearish cross. So is the 3-day chart for Bitcoin, showing a bearish cross, you know, pointing to the downside. You know, otherwise we could pump back up, but I don't like those because then you still have to get a nasty pump down. Like, I love when we reset and we have a monstrous pump, but we just didn't get that. That's what's really sad about all this. I waited so long for the 3-day to reset. It really did. And I was like, okay, 3 days ready to rock. I'm ready to rock. Let's do this. And per my, you know, my ideas, the 3-day was supposed to just rock out. And you can see the 3-day got up here. If it can pull off a higher low, fine, but it's looking like it may not. It's indecisive. And anything is possible, we shall see. As you said, I still have faith in that possible idea that we're in a bilateral, you know, ascending triangle, but we shall see. I hope the chart sell life are a great story today. Zachary Dow, probably watching Crypto Crew University. Last week, 34K. I'm having a huge yard sale, bro. You need a boat? Patrick Smith, right? Sniffing the booger sugar 5 days straight. Has sent another mail, hoping for a response. Ivan the Viking. Shout out to Ivan, thank you. It was the wick. Wait till the Fed squeezes liquidity when they panic. Bitcoin making a diamond, right? 52K here. We go Putin, have no control of Bitcoin. I think already discounted the Russian attack. I learned nothing from this. Bad. What issue? Don't explain anything, pointing out where it went down and out. Anyone can do it. There's no explanation. Wow, what a weirdo. So anyway, Julio, watch this. Ready? My name is Julio. I come on to a live stream and I complain about not being able to learn. All right. Now let's break it down. Let's break you down. Let's break down the whole energy behind this idea here. I learned nothing from this. Bad. What issue? Don't explain anything. Just pointing out where it went down and up. Anyone can do that. There is no explanation. Interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. So, I mean, this is the Gaussian channel. If you don't know what that is, it takes some time, so I'm not going to sit there and explain all that. I actually don't use it all the time, too. The 3-day is below the Gaussian channel. That suggests it is a good buy right here. Suggests it was a good buy right here. And suggests that it was a good buy right here. However, look, I mean, it spent... that's not too bad if you think about it. Like we could weather that, right? 143 days, though. I mean, that's going to be a tough couple months. I mean, it's like, geez, you know, half a year right there, 6 months. I mean, we'd be back in like June, July, ready to pop again, right? It's the longest Bitcoin's really spent below it in a while, right? Here it went from June 18th all the way to July 27th, right? Not too bad. And here we've been down now since January 7th. And we're still below the Gaussian channel on the 3-day chart. All right, 38K breaks right now too as well. All right, so let's take a look now back at Bitcoin. Let's get rid of this Gaussian channel for a second here. All right, so let's look for the trade. What's the trade of the day? What do I see happening for the day? What is likely? Well, overbought on the 1 hour, highly likely to dump as we just got rejected by 38,000. Looking like Bitcoin's going to come back to the downside and look for some support. Hopefully it bounces off 36.5, but to me, it's making a flag at some point. So this is what I see happening. Bitcoin just got rejected by 38,000, and it's overbought on the stochastics RSI, and I see it coming to the downside. Let's take a look at BTC3S. Would be the play, or any 3S token that follows Bitcoin, like Phantom 3S or anything of the like. All right. Look at BTC3S, all right? All right. Okay, so this is in a falling wedge, right? A much better 68% chance of a break to the upside, right? I like what we're seeing there. These are the odds that we're playing. Okay, it's in like the slanted cup and handle that I call it. Sammy Cup and Handy with the slanted cup and handle. Are you kidding me? This man is out of his mind. Are you out of your mind? Possibly, maybe. I'm adding Alt-H to make support and resistance. Julio, okay, that's if you're learning. Alt-H makes support and resistance, right? Alt-T helps me make the shortcut to make these lines. Please forgive me for not explaining every single thing I'm doing. Stochastics RSI. Every time they got to the low point, Julio, let me show you what was going on. Here they were low. Here they were low. Here they were low. Here they were low. and here they were low, and here they were low. I'm using what's called the stochastics RSI with divs, if you want to know. Now check it out. Every time we were low here, we kind of went sideways. That wasn't the best. Here we pumped nice. So this one gets a check. This one you didn't lose money on. It just went sideways. So it gets like a flat. It doesn't get a negative, but it gets a flat, and this gets a check. Here again, we were kind of getting on the low. Wait till it really gets low there. You could have gotten here on this low here area and gotten a little pump too. And you wouldn't have lost money. So that gets a somewhat of a check. This would have been a nice pump. This gets a check, right? This gets a check. They kind of went together. You stayed in there and never went lower than the support and resistance you set. This one got a pump, check. And now we're here. So it doesn't guarantee we're going to pump, but I mean, it's usually a good look that you're not going to lose money. So I like to get in when the stochastics are low on a trade. And right now the stochastics are low. I flipped to the 15-minute to make sure that's actually in a good spot, and it is. So I would like to open up a short here for BTC. It's just how I do it. When the 15-minute and the 1 hour are low, I open up a short. So it's time for me technically to short Bitcoin, not because I want to, not because I have to, just because this is what I see happening in the charts. All right. I could be completely wrong, and I'm willing to get stopped out for about 7% in the trade. All right. So there you go. Do we get stopped out? Maybe not. I like what we're seeing there. The odds of the push up are high. I like what I'm looking at here. All right. And again, anything is possible. All right. Anything is possible. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. But look, we had resistance. We broke below. We bounced. We came back again. We bounced. We're now bouncing off that again. That is strong support here for the short for Bitcoin at 164. Highly likely to get up here at least to the next resistance point here or there. You know, look, it's breaking out now. We're starting to get the move to the upside. This suggests, and Bitcoin just got rejected by 38K. Right? And now the news is coming in. You can see something happening to the market. Look, Dow Jones just went down 223, right? Look at that. Now here it is. US stocks, right? Bang, bang, bang. News is probably coming in now. Everyone's getting shook. They're getting scared. Time to open up the short for BTC. Again, highly likely. What's another good short to open up? Anything that really follows Bitcoin, sad to say. Phantom 3S. Let's take a look at Phantom 3S. It might look exactly the same. So what you do is look, it's starting to breach too, starting to push to the upside. Phantom 3S. And this will probably make you even more than Bitcoin 3S. If Bitcoin 3S plays out, Phantom 3S will play out even better. Phantom, that was going to give you almost 20% Bitcoin. Let's take a look here. And you play this long just like you would play a long position. I mean, that might give you 40%. Right? And with a smaller move, you might only get 10 or 20, but that's what I'm talking about here. A little more volatile, a little more risky than trading the BTC pair, because the BTC pair will move a little better. But again, Phantom 3S. If Bitcoin's going to pump, then Phantom, So what I do, right, is you can have kind of 3 out here if you'd like. You put Phantom 3S here. Are you learning something now, my man? I hope you are. I hope you're not complaining anymore. That just doesn't do anything for anybody. Bitcoin 3S, waste of energy, complete waste of energy. Let's take a look here at Bitcoin 3S on KuCoin. Okay. Love KuCoin. Trading KuCoin is the shizness. Let's take a look here at the 1 hour. Wanting to push to the upside. This is pumping too, like we just talked about. Okay. So you can see how I'm looking at it. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to hit the triple whammy on this one. And we're going to make this one the BTC chart. All right. We can make that any place we want. I sometimes just make, you can make it whatever you're going to trade on. Like if you're trading KuCoin, you make it the KuCoin, but, doesn't have to be. And you want to switch to the time frame that you're trading. We're trading the 1 hour right now. And so now look, you see you got your Phantom trade on the left. You got your Bitcoin idea on the right. And you got the idea that Bitcoin just tweezer topped and is oversold, overbought on the top. And that's a key indication for me to short, and usually it wants to make it at least back to the 21-day moving average. So we should get this rejection point, right? Then you draw your support and resistance lines and see if they hold. If they hold, you can get out of the trade. If they don't, then you just hold on with a stop loss. So We have some support here and some support here. So you can see we got Bitcoin here on the right. We got Bitcoin 3S here on the middle, and we got Phantom 3S on the left. Now, if that's not teaching, if that's not just really giving it away, I don't know what is. I mean, because it's not only just about trading, it's about knowing how to use TradingView to your advantage. This triple entendre is amazing. It's amazing. And I'll keep that up on a screen, and that will be like my upper left screen, right? And that will give me a lot of data there, just those three screens, right? That's going to give me that information that I need. Little scare for the Dow. However, it does say that it wants to reverse. The oscillators say you're going to get a reversal for the Dow, but that's just what they say. Doesn't guarantee anything at all, right? On top of this, right, there's another triple screen you want to be looking at, right? While you're in this trade, you're not done yet. You're not done yet. You got Bitcoin on the other one, so you don't need Bitcoin. But in my humble opinion, now you need Bitcoin dominance on the left, because you want to see what's happening in the market, and you want to see if Bitcoin has strength or not, right? UO's getting a little bit of a pump back to 122 off of 111. That's interesting. UO's getting a little bit of a move. Actually, US looks good on the 4 hour. Look at that. Pumping up to the upside. Not too shabby. Interesting. US, I've been watching closely as a strong trade. However, look, again, just like Bitcoin, double topped at the same area of resistance, and, we're going to have to see. Now, maybe they can just form flags and pump to the upside. Anything is possible, but right now, I mean, we're going to wait for the market to tell us that. We're not going to try to push that into our minds and suggest that it's all good. We're going to wait for the market to tell us it's all good. So tether dominance should look a lot like you're short. If your tether dominance trade, US tether dominance looks like you're short, then you're doing the right thing. And so this looks a lot like the short. Bitcoin dominance also should want to pump if Bitcoin's going to dump, all right? And you can see this is in a flag. It is kind of forming down, but let's go back to the 1 hour now. And so this wants to pump, right? So when Bitcoin dominance wants to pump, two things are happening. People are getting stopped out of their trades into Bitcoin, or Bitcoin's doing big things and pumping. So look, we just showed you that the 1 hour got overbought. If this doesn't break down the idea of what's happening here, and again, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. We may just double top here and that might be it. But it does suggest for the next 4 to 5 hours that it's highly likely that we're going to see some downside in the market, okay? DataX up 44%, still banging on them though, which is quite interesting. Little KuCoin gem in the game. We'll talk about that in a second. We'll also talk about credits, which has been hanging in there. And we're going to look at Gary and some other coins that I've been watching closely that have been defying gravity no matter what. We're also going to take a look at total, the entire market cap of cryptocurrency, and show you where that's standing as well. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope everyone's making it through these tough times. It's not easy. It's not easy. Don't worry. War, what is it good for? Nothing, absolutely nothing. They're always going to play with the minds of the men, but we're going to make it through. 52K, here we go. Putin have no control of Bitcoin. I think it's already discounted, the Russian attack. Bitcoin making a diamond since early 20s. And interesting. Support and resistance, Julio. Just keep it simple. Support and resistance, baby. All day long, baby. All day long. It's all good. I'm glad you're all here to answer our question. Shout out to Jordan M. Jordan, basically, a 3x coin moves 3 times that of a regular coin. Blue, cool, trumpet, mo, beta blues. Leverage on KC, so I didn't recognize it. So if Bitcoin moves 1%, then the Bitcoin 3 coin moves 3%. What a man, dude. Kenny G pumping. Is there nothing to learn, or you're not understanding? Big difference. Join the Patreon. We can help with that. San 3S could do a good one. Little Schmitty. Today is 2222. The 22 represents double the amount of energy. The fulfillment of one's great aspirations. Sense of strength and accomplishment. Sam, thank you for blessing me and the Lifer family with the $22 on 2/22/22. Today is the 22/22 in 2022. It's the 22nd day of the 22nd year of the 2nd month. She gave me $22. Shout out to you and yours, Little Schmitty. I love you so much, Little Schmitty. You gave me light and love the second I met you, and I appreciate you for everything you are. What I like about it is I realized that this life was going to make me be able to teach and meet people from all walks of life, from everywhere. And it's been an amazing journey. I've met people from everywhere around the world, around the country. I've had friends that I've gone and seen in Florida. It's been an amazing journey. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And wow, amazing times to be alive. Today is the beginner's course. Don't forget, If you want to see what I'm doing here, what is the 21-day moving average, how to put it onto the chart, what am I using, TradingView, how to use TradingView, what are these tools that I'm doing, how am I making a trend line, what is a trend line, what is a pattern, how am I finding patterns and using them, what is the stochastics RSI, how does it relate to the MACD, the moving average convergence and divergence, how does that relate to the moving averages, all that and more in my beginner's course. Jump on in today from 3 to 5. There's still time to jump on in if you are so inclined to want to learn or hang out with me. What if you're just like, the stream ends and you're just like, you know what, I need more. I didn't get enough with that guy. Jump on in today from 3 to 5. I'll be there waiting for you guys. It does through Zoom, so if you know how to use Zoom, if not, we'll help you get through it. You hit a link, you press mic, you press camera. If you'd like to show yourself, it would be awesome. And, at the end, we do a question and answer. It's a beautiful family of beautiful people, and I'd love to see everyone there. So if you need some guidance, if you just jumped into crypto today and you're bewildered by all this craziness that's going on, I'll show you the big picture. I'll show you where we are in cryptocurrency, what's happening, and what's going down. So stay tuned for more. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Okay. So that breaks it down. I mean, you can see now kind of how I set up my trades, what I'm doing. I don't just go willy-nilly. There's a method to the madness, right? And I'm going to see it happen when it happens, right? These charts are really going to break it down for me. I got Bitcoin on one side, and look, this only takes 2 screens, and with 2 screens, or even one screen just, going back and forth, but with 2 screens, I'm able to have this up at all times, and I can just see it all at once and just ready to rock. And these 5 parameters or things that I'm looking at really make it work. Wow, for another 22. Bless you, brother, learning every day. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. 2 people with the $22 super chat. That's unreal. Like, honestly, much love to you and yours, both of you. Respect, much respect. That's unbelievable. I am like, no words can express. That's very, very nice. Very nice of both of you. $22, unreal. Especially on these down days, That's like giving away hundreds of dollars. You people have high vibration, both of you. May your days be blessed. May your month be blessed. May your life be blessed. Thank you for blessing me and my family. Every single time someone sends $1 my way, it's $1 to my wife and kids, because that's where I'm always putting it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, 37,842. All right, for Bitcoin. And, what we're going to do is just continue to watch that channel. So again, and now what I can do is I can make yet another window. I can duplicate that. All right, so I send this one up. Or it can stay on the right screen. Ooh. Let me see. Yeah, my right screen is nice. Nice place to throw something over here. Okay. Crypto market cap. And then when you duplicate, you get a double duplicated screen, right? It's just how it is. No biggie, though. No biggies over here. No biggie over here. That goes into the left screen. And now I can just look left, look right, and I can see the market kind of in a bit of a nutshell. Without having to stress, without hitting a bunch of things, I'm ready to rock. All right? I'm ready to rock. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. 366 people, 172 likes. Chat revenue at $46. Thank you so much for the love. Look at that viewership. Can we get it up to 400? Come on. If you guys hit the like button, we'll keep looking at this. Wouldn't you guys like to see your actual power on the digital screen? If you guys keep hitting the like button, boom, 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 we'll be like, boom, boom, boom. Let's see if we can push this to 400. I know we can. Let's push this to 400. Look, 374. We're about to go to 400. I know we can do it. We're giving amazing information. People are happy. People are loving it. People come here to learn. All right, they find me online. They're like, you know what? I don't want to just sit back. I want to go somewhere where I'm going to change my life. This guy looks like he's talking that sense. I want to sit with this dude. So keep it moving. More likes we get. Look, 189, man. There's half the people aren't hitting that like button. If you're watching on your phone, flip it away. Hit the like button. If you're jogging, stop for 1 second. Hit the like button. If you're on the farm working with your family, hit that like button. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much to you and yours. Much appreciated to you and yours. Much love. Much love. Wow, another $22 super chat on this beautiful day. Man, that's all good, but you deserve it, bro. Shout out to my man, Rodney Robinson. Love you, bro. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing what you do, bro. I will join you in your Patreon soon. You have given me so much already. I love you, bro. God bless. Edmund Coleman. Shout out to Edmund, man. Thank you so much for saying that. That's unreal. to say, I'll join the Patreon. You've given me so much already. I mean, I was always saying that was the point, right? Just keep giving until people realize, hey, there's more to be had, right? So yeah, and then hopefully you get somewhere, and then you're just like, you know what? I want to give back to people that give back to me. That's a blessing, though. Thank you so much, Edmund. Much respect to you and yours. Much respect to you and yours. Let's have fun, though. Let's have some fun. All right. It's not all doom and gloom here. All right. It's not all doom and gloom. All right. Let's break it back down. Let's take a look at the total market cap. Let's look at it clean, extra clean. We're going to clean it all up for you, everybody here. We're going to look at total, the entire market cap, crypto total market cap. All right. We're going to go to the 5-day chart. The weekly. Why not? We'll go all the way to the weekly chart. We really want to see things for what they are. We're going to delete everything. All right. And we're going to start fresh for a fresh new look. This is all of cryptocurrency. What do we see happening? All right. What's going down? Let's be very open-minded right now. All right. Let's breathe deep and let's take it in. Let's look at this. So this is like crypto in a bit of a nutshell, right? Since we've been seeing it, like since day one, right? This was Bitcoin's run up to 20K, right? This was the bear market. Nice little bull action. We came up, we came down, we came up, we came down. This is where we stand now. All right. This is where we stand. Strong support at $1.66 trillion. You can see that. We break that. I mean, you got that little spot there, but then it looks like you could easily gap down even to 1.3. Like there's a little bit of chop, and then, a little bit of a zone here, right here, that could hold us in between 1.44 and 1.5. But I mean, we're at a standstill right there. Like, we don't hold that weekly candle. I mean, down and more downside for sure. Okay. So, and you can see we had clear resistance at 1.91, 1.9 trillion. You could say we were unable to get into that zone at $1.9 trillion where we really wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? So the idea behind that is this: if we lose these levels of support, all right, we'll be like praying that we hold 1.1.5, and then it's going to be, now we're going to be one, and then there's going to be talks of like, do we go below $1 trillion? All right. The weird thing about this is, if that happens, I feel like this market just kind of crumbles, and I feel like there's just too much into it now. Like, how could all the staking? I feel like the staking alone is not. I'm not saying it's, but it's got to be in the hundreds of billions of dollars in some places. I mean, there's so much staked. I mean, I'm sure we could add up all the staking. This is an entirely crazy falling wedge that never broke out. Like Bitcoin, you can see like broke out and broke back in. This falling wedge never really did break yet. You can see this, right? 68% chance this does want to pop at one point, all right? This is all eyes on this idea. So we have to come all the way to the 200. That was an idea, right? If that's happening, yikes, right? That would be the bottom. Usually the 200 represents the bottom of price action. That would be like $1 trillion market cap. We'd still be way up. And I don't know, so we're kind of at a spot, I have to be honest, and then the idea we could say is this, we could put this trend line up. Maybe even it's a diagonal trend line here. And then if we go up here and do the same thing, right? Are we in this channel? And this is what some people are discussing, right? I have seen other traders discuss this, and it's a possibility. To the upside, to the downside, to the upside, to the downside, to the bounce. Okay. Now the oscillators, we're going to look at those. They kind of coincide. I mean, look, each time we got the bounce, low on the weekly, 1, high on the weekly, down. Low on the weekly, 2, high on the weekly, down. We're low on the weekly again, right? We're closer to the bottom than the top, or at least halfway or a quarter through the pain. The weekly doesn't hang out here for too long, so I don't see how much longer we could go. That's why everyone's saying like 30K doesn't seem like 30K will break. But again, I don't like to say anything. You never know. We could see Black Swan. It's been a weird event. What if the internet goes black or something like that? Anything is possible, my friends. Anything is possible. Okay. Trust me, I used to develop sites for adult. I could totally see him making Rent-A-Rod. Do single moms rent you out at Disney, Rod? Wow. So crazy, man. New subscribers. Shout out to my man. Thank you for coming on in. Will you join Jordan Cameron? Will you join him? What does that mean? Like, yeah, we might have a show together one day or do something together, maybe, yeah. I go on his show or something. Yeah. A wise man knows nothing but his own ignorance. Yes. Yes. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Polonius. That's Polonius, the great Polonius. The great Polonius. So here's an idea for the total market cap. And it's why this level is huge. I mean, we could double bottom again. But we break this 1.29. I mean, sayonara to me. That's like... And again, we start breaking this 168, this area here. So to me, we can do whatever we do today on the 1 hour. That's fine. But the daily, this daily, let's go back to the daily now. This daily's got a hold for us. This higher low has to remain. It's actually closer to the low than Bitcoin's is. You see that? They're a lot closer together. Yikes. So altcoins took a beat down. That took more of a hit on total. Okay? Took more of a hit on total market cap. All right. Double top right there. That was your measured move. Can we V-shape recovery our way out of this? The daily needs to bump back up. We are oversold in the entire market. Enough people sold their Cardano. All right. They got rid of it all. They bagged it all. What now? You know, what now? So here we stand and here we are. Total market cap of cryptocurrency. All right. Look at that Dow again, 258, just getting pounded and pummeled. And let's take a look at just kind of the traditional news headlines. What are they saying? The Conference Board's measure of consumer confidence slipped to 110.5 in February from 111.1 January, slightly above the reading of 110 expected in a survey compiled by Bloomberg. The present situation reading improved 145 from 144.5, while expectations reading decreased. The current assessment of both employment and business conditions was mixed in February, while consumers were less optimistic about business and employment conditions in the future. Fed IHS market factoring Wall Street opens lower as Ukraine war fears and sanctions rattle investors. U.S. stock futures see wild overnight action. I mean, they were crazy. Wall Street main indexes opened lower on Tuesday as fears of a war in Europe deepened amid escalating Russia-Ukraine tensions and threats of sanctions, while energy stocks soared as oil prices hit their highest since 2014. The Dow Jones Industrial fell 105.09 points at the open to 33,974. The S&P opened lower by 16 points, or 0.3%, almost 4.4% at 4,332, while the NASDAQ composite dropped 123 points. And there you have it. I mean, yikes. And we're seeing it right now. Future slippage Ukraine, we saw that, right? December Case-Shiller U.S. House Price Index posts smaller than expected gain, right? Philadelphia Fed Regional Manufacturing Activity Index rebounds. Shady business. Rodney auctioned a shirtless picture of him for 20 Bitcoin last year. I like Gina for this reason. Gina's the best. No idea what you're talking about. Gina brings out no lie. I know many tricks and secrets when going to Disney. He really does. He knows about the secret waterfalls and the magical kingdoms behind the kingdom. There's actually an underground city that if you know the password, no, I'm just joking. Netflix competitor Sling TV now accepts Bitcoin and crypto payments. Sling TV now accepts Bitcoin and crypto payments. That's going to be a big deal. I think that's going to push people to go to Sling TV real quickly. Taking Bitcoin payments just kind of gets things going pretty fast. It's quite interesting. People start taking Bitcoin payments and the price just starts booming up to the upside. It's like, woo! It becomes gasoline for a business. I mean, makes you think, why is crypto being suppressed so bad if it helps a business grow so fast? Let's take a look at some deep dives. Anyone got a coin you want to go over? We're going to take a look at some of these new coins popping out. See what they're holding. All right. Kids. Lifer, you are the one. Many thanks. Shout out to Lister333. You're the one, my friend. You're the one. This is the money coming, my boy. Has a karate tournament in Orlando in June. We plan to go to Disney. I may hit you up if that's okay. It's always okay. Ross Cush, my man. Is this the man, not the greatest teacher of all time? How many 222 super chats can we do? Are you not entertained? Let's go, lifers. Shout out to Ross Cush in the game. My man, Ross Cush. And you know what? 222. 222, baby. That gets me excited. That gets me going. Let's do a little bit of water splash in the face. There we go. Not much, just a little bit. Get you going. Just needed to wake up, baby. 222, baby. Are you not entertained? Look, I'm soaking wet over here. Look at my coat and jacket over here. Look, I got to take my pocket square out and wipe my face. Oh, my God, huh? Hey, I tell you what, I get no respect over here. I get no respect. I went to the doctor. I told him I was going to go to... I wanted to commit suicide. He said, hey. What did he say? I forget the guy. I don't want to talk about it because you never know. People go through a lot. Rodney Dangerfield was hilarious, though. I told my wife, she said, hey, why don't you take me somewhere I've never been, huh? So I walked her to the kitchen. Hey. Oh, hey. This guy over here, pouring water. This freaking guy. Hey. Finally understand what that thing is for, right? Thoughts on Astra? We'll take a look at Astra. Shout out to the 222 from Ross Cush, my man. Much respect to you, Ross. I appreciate you and yours, man. Thank you for all the love and all the support. As soon as I get my life under control, I'll be in that Patreon. Oh, man, your life is under control once you get into the Patreon. That's the thing. The Patreon puts your life into control. It doesn't go the other way around. Hilarious. Also, hey, everyone, shout out to Scotty Swing. Scotty swinging over here. I asked my old man if I could get ice skating on the lake. He told me, wait till it gets warmer. Hey, I used to play hide and go seek. My dad would leave me in a closet for 5 hours. He'd never look for me. Mean Tomato pumping hard right now. Still trending on Dex Tools was number 3, Mean Tomato. I was looking at something like that, Mean Tomato, recently. It came across our radar recently, right? Remember what you would eat steak on Fridays. The hash puppy. Love you, big guy. Keep doing what you do. Shout out to Ross Kush. Thank you, Ross. You're the man, dude. Big Jim, number 246. My man. Big Jim, 11. Big Jim, 11. Shout out to you. One night I came home. I figured I'd let my wife come on. I play it cool. One night I came home. I figured I'd let my wife come on to me, huh? I played it cool. I'll let her make the first move. She went to Florida. Right? He's funny. Not the water on the Brooks Brothers. Stack McChange, my man. Nah, I think this is Pierre Cardin. Oh, no, Alfani. Old Alfani suit, man. I bought it years ago. Oh my God, Finbook, Rofu. Let's take a look here. Moving forward, I want to take a look at some microcap gems. I want to take a look at Volt Inu. I want to see what we're seeing here in these tiny little coins. Volt Inu. Another coin we were looking at yesterday was Dome. I want to see how Dome is holding up. Dome looked like it could pump to the upside. All right. Let's take a look at our baby Volt Inu. And what is she doing? What is it doing? What's going down? And try to get that Binance Smart Chain address. Stay away from the ETH addresses. I'm allergic to ETH addresses. I should make a shirt like that. I'm allergic to ETH addresses and just show like money falling out of my pocket, you know? Short starting to pump a little bit here. It is breaking out to the upside. So is Phantom. So is the Bitcoin short. Cracking out a little bit, getting some movement. We're getting the drop down on Bitcoin. Bitcoin dumping to the downside here. So I got my triple shirt, it's 37.6. And we're just starting to dump. I mean, the 1 hour is just beginning to fall. It is what it is, man. And again, you use that 15-minute to make the move. Use the 15-minute to make the move. Okay. This can't be the right chart. Why does Volt Inu look like that? Right? Maybe we'll just look. Maybe it doesn't get any liquidity on that pair. So look, we're gonna go to like the BNB pair. A lot of people just trade the BNB pair, right? So we'll see. ETH gas fees are like a legal rug pull. Oh yeah, no respect. Like last night in bed, my wife starts talking dirty. Look, she's on the phone. Oh, wow. Look at that. It got rugged. No, I didn't get rugged, but look at that. We did fall to the downside. Finally, a nice, this thing was just pumping out of every single time we made a pattern. It was just pumping out of the pattern to the upside. Doing amazingly well. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at this. And again, this is episode number 386 without a break. Over a year without a day off. I've gone to Florida. I've traveled. I've made sure to have a computer with me. I bring lights with me. I am obsessed about never missing a day on the live stream. Never, ever, ever, man. It's my life to continue to do this. I won't miss a day for each and every one of you. I am blessed to have an opportunity to be an influencer, to have a YouTube channel. God bless me with that ability to influence others. I'm going to influence people in the best way I can. Drink lemon water, work out, meditate, take care of yourself, love your brother and thy sister, do something for the neighbor if you can. My mom and dad are coming today. I'm going to take them to dinner if I can, treat them right. I love my parents. You know, be good to your parents, be good to everyone in your life. Do what you can for the people you can do it for. Do what you can do for the people you can do it for when you can. Do what you can do for the people you can do it for when you can. So funny, right? Luna looks like it wants to pump. Luna. Yay. Mean Tomato pumping an all-time high. Mean Tomato. Crazy. So Volt Inu doing a little bit of nothing, right? But it's up 39% today. Interesting. The only thing kind of moving at 36% gains. Astra Protocol. Someone was ringing up. Warning Boss TA on baby cell frame. Let's take a look at our baby cell frame. Cell frame quantum resistant coin. And that's why I like it. You know, you want to look for quantum resistance coins. I mean, that's where it's at. That's where it's going to be. Let's take a look at Cell here. I see you, Gina. Shout out to Gina in the game. The people the way you want to be treated all day long. Look, and there's the short starting to move, guys. Look at it. There's my triple move here. The short starting to move, and that's what we talked about here on the channel, right? There's the green sticking out. Sad to say, right? Watch the Phantom play, too. That should follow it to the upside. They both should kind of go to the upside. There's Phantom 3L starting to do its thing, okay? That's a little ahead of itself. The Bitcoin short's actually in a more of a steady position for whatever reason. Remember that, you know, see that? Moving. And there's Bitcoin dropping to the downside. See that? I got all three screens kind of going for me, showing me the move. Then on top of that, look, I got this double screen action, and this is showing me US Tether dominance starting to push up to the upside. People are jumping into Tether, and then I got Bitcoin dominance starting to move. People are jumping out of their altcoins into Bitcoin. This is what we expect. When these pump together, Bitcoin's dumping. Like, it's a pretty... We put this together. I backtested this, and I figured it out. I figured out the Bitcoin market. I was like, oh, all we have to do is look at Bitcoin dominance and Tether dominance at the same time, and if they're going to pump together, it's likely Bitcoin's dumping. If they're going to pump opposite, it's likely Bitcoin's pumping. You were dead to me, holy fans. You're so funny. Shout out to the Crypto RN. I've been studying TA for about a year from multiple people. The life rule is legit. Whether you're an experienced trader looking for a fresh perspective or a complete noob, learning is a choice. Shout out to Crypto RN for the 222 Super Chat. Look what you did, little Schmitty. You created a storm of 222 Super Chats. Unbelievable. Look at this. 222 everywhere. Unbelievable. Look, is this man not the greatest teacher of all time? How many 222 Super Chats can we do? Are you not entertained? Let's go, lifers. Shout out to my man, Ross. You're the man, dude. Much respect to you. Sus as... You guys are funny, man. But the magic is real at Disney. See, what happened was when Rodney was a kid, okay, he went to Disney. And what happened was he got he was walking down, and there was like a clown, and he said something to him, and they handed him this like drink, and he drank it, and it was called the Kool-Aid, right? And once Rodney had that Kool-Aid in his you know, he had drank in that Kool-Aid, it was a brainwashing chemical that made him fall in love with Disney. And so for the rest of his life, he would have to go to Disney at least once or twice a week to fulfill the craving that was always given to him since he was first there. So Rodney has been like, he's just in this Disney Kool-Aid zone, and that's how he survives. So if Rodney can't get to Disney, no, I'm just messing. I am the Kool-Aid man. Rodney and the Kool-Aid. Now, Rodney loves Disney though, and you know what? Why not stay young for the rest of your life? So look, this is how we show you how to trade the market, right? And to take advantage of what we see. okay? And not to be, just take advantage of what you see in the market. You see and then trade this till it comes down. Trade this till it comes up. Just do what you got to do, baby. Do what you got to do, right? I'll jump into the trade. It may not work out. You never know. But I'll jump into the trade. BTC3S, Phantom 3S as well. They're all going to follow this Bitcoin move, sad to say. Look at Phantom 3S just broke out, starting to make the bit of a move. However, Phantom 3S just got excitable a little too fast for me, honestly. Watch this. Hold on. If we switch over to Bitcoin 3S, you can see this has a lot more movement here on the 1 hour time frame. You see that? Than Phantom 3S does. No, okay, I was about to say, that should have been the 15-minute holding. It is. All right, there we go. Yes, these should look both the same. Ready to rock. All right, I like what we're seeing here. So Phantom 3S, that's the play for the day. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever makes you happy, right? You do whatever makes you happy. This is what I'm looking at in the market for the day. And again, only for the 1 hour, not forever, not for, not for an entirety, just for a little bit here. Just for a little bit, all right? I'm going to put $4,000 into the trade. Phantom 3S right there. Look, I'm going to create the trade. Set take profit. So 9.33% is going to be my stop loss. I'm trying to get 38% out of the trade, right? So stop loss is going to be 933, right? And the take profit, I always go for 70% of the 38. So we're going to try to get about like 29.9, all right? Or 29.9%. All right. Look, now I can get into this trade here. I can get in for 25%. I can create the trade. And bam. That's how 3 commas works. Look, I can limit in for the limit order that I want to get into. Okay. I can set the stop loss and the take profit all at once. And then the trade opens. Look, it's placed right there. And you just keep waiting for it to open. If it doesn't open and it waits a little bit, you can right click and say open trade now. Like, look, open now. Open now. Confirm you want to open the trade now. Like, a lot of times it'll open a little bit of a loss if you force it. So it looks like we're at break even right now for the open. And so I just got into Phantom 3L for 4,000. Look, I'm down $9. I'm in the trade. I got my stop loss, my take profit, and I walk away. I either come back to money or I don't, right? And that's 3 commas. I have a link in the description below. Makes things real easy to trade, makes it real easy to see what's happening in the market, makes it real easy to take control of a trade, nice and easy, all right? So 3 commas, all right? Another way to help you guys out. If you're in my trading group, you learn all this awesome information. Here's Bookmap again, 37.5, and you can see the dump now happening to the downside, just as we talked about. I mean, if you come to this channel most people come to this channel to see the direction of BTC. I have a good set of oscillators and indicators that give me a high probability of where the market's going to go. And then I also juxtapose a bunch of charts. You can see we also saw tweezer tops and rejection, stochastics high, right? Stochastics low. What's going to happen? It's pretty obvious. You can see that. So shorting the market looks like it's at hand. Sad to say, I don't like doing that. It's not my look. It's not my thing. But shorting the market is what looks like to be at hand right now. So, yeah. All right. And we'll wait for the 1 hour to come on up. I hit an alert here on this 1 hour on the stochastics RSI. When that alert hits, I exit my trades. It's pretty simple. I have a beautiful trading style. You can learn it if you want. Today, I can get you on the beginner's course to my trading style. It is amazing. Jump on into that beginner's course today from 3 to 5. You can email cryptolifers@gmail.com to jump on in, or you could just use the link in the description below to sign up for tutoring. Jump on it. It'll blow your mind. Thank you so much. I love you all. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Let's get back into the chat. What is everybody saying in the chat? How we all feeling? How we all doing? We're going to make money shorting the market today. Sam, you're a beast of the charts. Big up. Thank you. I aped into Phantom 3S earlier. Not financial advice here. Donald Duck told me to. Hey, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn last night. Whatever Bitcoin must do for a super cycle altcoin season, right? You mean Phantom 3S, right? You said Phantom 3L. Phantom 3S. Sorry about that. Phantom 3S. Yes. Hopefully I didn't just buy the wrong one in front of everybody right now. I'm pretty sure we got into the Phantom 3S. Yeah, we got into the right coin. We got into the right coin at the wrong time, you know. 50-minute is getting a little high, remind you. So, you might have to wait another half an hour to an hour for the best entry, technically, because the 50-minute got high, right? So, look, when the 50-minute gets high, I'm telling you, you're kind of extended. I was a little preemptive. I should have waited for the 50-minute to get low. However, I am busy. My parents are coming. I don't think I'm going to have time to watch the trade, so I just want to set it, forget it, and let it play out or let it not play out. It is what it is, right? Hey, Sam, thought I would pop in and send some gratitude your way. Without watching you, I would still be looking at indicators. But you were the reason I went back to straight TA. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you, man. Anytime. Anytime. If I can help you find your way, then that's the point. That's the point. Let's take a look at that fear and greed index. How is it looking today? Looks like we're in some extreme fear, and that's what we need, right? That's when you want to start buying BTC. Down here in the 20s, baby. Woof. So fast it came back down in the shaded areas. I'm telling you right now, whenever I started buying BTC in these areas, it was never a bad idea. Little by little, again, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever makes you happy. But I personally like to grab a little bit of Bitcoin here, a little bit of Bitcoin there, and just snatch it up along my way, right? It's an amazing move, right? I love BTC. I love it, right? Rose, man. Why would Rose come up? Of all coins, the dirtiest coin in the world. I'm just joking around. Just joking around. VeChain entering a buy zone for 2022. It's funny, man, reading these articles. Team behind Chain Guardian launches Cryptoverse, an immersive metaverse powered by Unreal Engine 5. I always thought Chain Guardians was going to do big things. I really did. I own a little bit of Chain Guardians. Not enough, but I own a little bit, and I like the project. I like the team. Definitely a good time to start researching what's happening in the markets, to stay abreast of what you see going on, because the idea behind that is, and I don't laugh, all right, just because I said abreast. It's in the English language, all right? It's a real word, all right? NMR finally had a little bit of a pump, nothing to write home about, in my humble opinion. Injective protocol seems to be just doing damage. Look at this, man. Out of nowhere, it's the one that pumps today. Out of nowhere. Look at that move. Injective protocol. I even seen someone looking at it in my group, man. They're all over it. Late at night, I'm falling asleep. They're in and out of all these insane coins. STMX, BTC, Sand, right? It's going to be one of the premier coins in the metaverse. So right now it's sleeping, no one's talking about it, but this is where, I start building bags of coins that matter, coins that make sense, coins that are going to go for the long haul. BLZ is another coin I really like. Keep it on the radar. BLZ, all right? It's Blue Zell, baby. It's Blue Zell, all right? They're going to make big moves in the metaverse kind of video game, right? Injective protocol just ripping. I know. Wow. How come Injective doing that out of nowhere? I don't know. Scotty Swing, hilarious, man, hilarious. I'm not going to repeat that. Life records, you'll know what's going on. Bam, bam, bam. Onward, any good? Those elves at Disney. Oh, he's loving Disney all day long, man. You ever see a grown man love Disney that much, man? I'm telling you, like, you've never seen something like that in your life. He's like a Disney fruitcake. He loves the place. It's his favorite place in the whole world, Disney. He's like a Disney guy over here. Wow. Amazing. 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 All right. We're going to watch how this short goes through for the day. This is I gave you my play of the day. You guys, I don't know what your play of the day is, right? Everyone's got to play. Everyone's got to have some type of play. You got to throw your cards in the pot, right? I like this coin right here. All right. It's on my radar. Let's watch the levels that it's been performing at. And let's just make sure that it can hold a couple of them. And if it can, I would like to long this in the next couple of days. I like what it's doing. It broke on out here. Formed a bit of a flag here. If it can stay in this flag, if it can do something beautiful, this thing has legs. It can continue to the upside. So watch EOS, Altura on my radar. Let's take a look at Gary. Gary is also on my radar. Gary, all right? New coins get slaughtered when they come out on KuCoin 2 as well. But we're also going to look at our Exia chain, our baby. Ooh, I like Gary. It pumped back off that level, 79. Unbelievable. Look what it's doing now, though. My humble opinion, it's making something like this, right? Something going on like this. I looked at the daily time frame. You can see the daily was very overbought. Not even the daily. Oh, yeah, the daily. Yeah, right here. Very overbought on the daily. High, away from the 21. It's going to have to come on back, in my humble opinion, at one point. Even the 4 hour suggests that, right? Eventually. 4 hour did touch, though. Interesting. And then it got the pump. See that? So it touched the 4 hour. You know, you could do a mini fib here. I'm going to draw a mini fib because that sometimes plays out. Wow. And we got to like in between the 0.65 and the 0.5, right? Fibonacci level, which is pretty makes sense. Now we broke back above here. Okay. Let's see. Am I lining up right? Yeah, right there. Makes sense to me. Yeah, that's all right. Legit. I'm just pulling a mini fib on this level, seeing how that retracement looked to me. Take a look at it on the 15-minute. Give me a little more market structure here. Interesting. When I play this out in the 15, look, we got something going on here. This thing actually looks hot. I'll be honest, you know, the 4 hour flipped for us. Let's take a look at it again. 4 hour just flipped for us. This thing is looking heavy. Switching into a smaller time frame to get better market structure here. Look what I'm seeing. All right, wait for the 1 hour to come on down. I'll put an alert here. When this 1 hour comes on down, this thing may be scrumptious for a juicy move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here. Gary has been the one thing that's been cooking for us. It may be cooking again. I like what I'm seeing here. Did kind of follow that Bitcoin double top action that Bitcoin made, but we'll see. We'll see. Then it made consistently higher lows on this trend to the upside. Can it hold this level above 77? Right now, it's seemingly wanting to stay above 83. So if it can hold above 77, 83 area, this thing can jack itself all the way back up. Oh, that didn't sound right. This thing can get boomed up all the way back up to 130. So we shall see. We shall see where this goes. We shall see. Very close. All right. 15-minute looking pretty sweet too, that it may bounce off this rejection point, off this resistance and move. Also, I see the 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. I like that. So Gary, the one coin that's really been doing anything compared to anything else is Gary. Also, STMX likes to kind of boom against Bitcoin on the BTC pair. All right, let's take a look at our ARPA BTC. That also seemed to be the only thing cooking recently. Let's see if that still holds what it's got. ARPA BTC. Let's take a look at that. ARPA BTC. Yeah, I don't think even that held its level. Let's take a look here. Yeah, had it in this nice pennant. It's still kind of falling to the downside, but to me it broke, like it was in this nice pennant here and it broke to the downside. Now it's going to bearish retest and maybe dump. Yeah, and the 1 hour wants to dump on you, so I'd watch that closely too. Not a great day to trade. I don't jump into trades right now. It's not like, oh, let's open tons of trades. Not the best look, in my humble opinion. Take it easy. Take it easy, you know? Again, Bitcoin's going to pump back up to 37.8, maybe 37.9. That's the 15-minute resetting. Always wait for the 15-minute to reset before entering the trade. That was my made my own mistake there. But again, I was preemptive because I don't want to sit around all day and wait for the trade, and I couldn't time exactly where I think it will go. Salam, brother. Salam alaikum, my friend. At some point in the stream today, can we check out HTR, Hawthorne Network on KuCoin? Anytime for the $9.99, man. Anytime for that. Salam alaikum as well to you, my friend. Thank you for the blessings. Let's take a look at HTR. HTR, USDT. Let's take a look at what we see here. Hawthorne on KuCoin. Let's get into it. All right. Looks just like every coin. Look just like the last coin we just looked at. Identical almost to the entire market. Let's take a look. Had a nice move to the upside, came back down. Like it was in this beautiful pennant, in my humble opinion. Right, broke back out. Now it's kind of testing this diagonal trend line. So if it can hold and bounce above this, but it could also ride it down to the downside, right? Another thing, it had heavy resistance here at 99 cents and 93 cents. Came back down, and then it had resistance here at about 75 cents. Wow. Whole market's looking beat to the ground. Sad. Like, no investment seems safe when crypto starts to run to the downside. I'm telling you, like, look for the bump and run. Daily wants to pump it again. Are you high on the? Yeah, I mean, so we got to see. We got to see how bad this 1 hour is going to treat the rest of the market. Your hope and prayer is this. If you're in this coin, right? I don't know who's in this coin, but someone happens to hold this long term, you hope and pray is that you're breaking out of this falling wedge. But again, like with the way the market is, coming down here at least one more time, right, to test this level. So the idea is, are you going to test this, or are you going to stay in a flag and flag on out? I mean, looks pretty bearish to me right now that you're coming back down to at least 47. But we'll go from there, you know. Check back up on the trade. Phantom 3 out, kind of staying flat. Did get rejected by 29. As long as it stays above this and keeps moving to the upside. However, the 50-minute did get high in a quick move. However, you got to trust the bigger time frame, which is the 1 hour. Let the 1 hour play out. Do not get too emotional over the 15-minute. Let the 1 hour play out. That's what I do when I'm in the trade. Take a deep breath. Let the trade play out. Let the trade do its thing. All will be well. All will be well. Either you get stopped out or you don't. And if you trade it the right way and use proper risk management, all will be well. Okay? It's okay to get stopped out. It won't be the worst thing in the world. Okay? Bitcoin update, played to the downside as we expected. Projection shows. Keep an open mind. I mean, oh man. Downward movement in the BTC space. For sure. I mean, yep. So a little bit of green here bumping in the market. Let's take a look if we see any jump here on coin market cap. Bit of a pump up to the action here. Shout out to everyone that threw down a super chat. Much love to you and yours. That's much respect. I mean, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Beautiful people here every single day. Shiba AMA tonight. I'm no good at much, but I'm a good at ya. I'm a good at ya there, over here. Phantom 3 hour, Phantom 3X short. Phantom 3S. Sorry, I might have said Phantom 3 hour. Phantom 3S. Check out Live Class. He teaches for beginners as well as one of the MetaMask wallet. And it uses links under the video. Thank you, Roddy Robinson. Can you check out Cello? Up on that Phantom 3XS. Milton Broski. The channel is awesome. Nowhere else can you just have live conversations. I truly enjoy it. Shout out to Greg Vincent, man. I appreciate you, man. Let's take a look here at 24%. I'm going to take a look at this here and see what's happening. Is there any coin showing signs of strength? Anchor Protocol up 10% today. Anchor, ANC doing things. Maker, Terra Luna, Funny Luna hanging in there. And the rest of the coins, stable coins holding there well. Airweave, Hedera, H-Bar kind of getting it in. FTX token holding 40. And KuCoin shares. Let's talk about KCS. I mean, they've been holding their own for a while. And let's also look at XRP. Did XRP stay in that awesome channel that it was in? XRP was looking hot to trot, I must admit. The X on this keyboard's done. I'm going to throw it in the trash today, I swear to God. This keyboard's done. They sold me a lemon, baby. They sold me a lemon at Staples. It's over, baby. It's over. How could you do it to me? How could you do it to me, Staples? I used to love your products. You guys sold me a bunch of junk over here. So we take a look at XRP, right? And compared to most of the market, look, it's holding this giant pennant that looks absolutely beautiful. As long as this pennant holds for XRP, it could see some damage. It really could. It does, like I said yesterday, it has the idea of a descending triangle, honestly, though. So, it's the only worrisome thing. Again, support and resistance will come into play there, depending on whether that turns bearish or not. But bounce off the lower time frame, oversold on the daily. The 1 hour just needs to come on down here, right? XRP did just bounce pretty nicely, though. Interesting, but I see it coming back down at least to 60. Its final move, all right? I once found glass slag, though. Ha, ha, ha. I'm aging a quiver. Got me. Go me. Drops the mic. Wow, that's crazy. Took the one-on-one with Sam last night. Highly recommend to anyone who thinks about it. Great teacher, well worth it. Thanks, Sam. Shout out to Andrew Sulo for saying that. Much respect to you, telling people that you took a one-on-one, that you thought it was a good experience. I greatly appreciate you saying that. Wife put him down for a nap. Holy fans. My G, you need to take a nap. Yo, don't tell me what I need to do, man. That's so disrespectful, man. That's what my boss used to do. That's why I quit my job. Well, you wanted me to run around and scream and yell and be like, yo, let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Let's get the energy up. Let's get it moving. Let's get it bumping. Injector protocol. Greetings from Dominic Patanakok. Would love if you shared a testimonial from the group in 3 to 4 weeks and let us know how it has helped. Shout out to Dustin Calvo for saying something amazing. Much respect to you and yours. Thank you very much. Matang. Sup, yo. Shout out to Anthony Sulo in the game. Lauren Grayton, Injector Protocol. I know, it just keeps pumping. Let's take a look at ANC, Anchor Protocol. ANC, which can be, oh, you can even get it on KuCoin only for the Terra USD, though. They want you to use Terra to get in on that. Wow, that thing's been pumping hard, right? It probably has a high APY or something like that. People just want to get in. They're like, that farm is hot. It's the hottest farm in the game, yo. Let's see. Let's take a look at what we see happening. Come to our services where you can learn blockchain. I swear I've heard this used for like a commercial, right? Learn blockchain technologies. The first and foremost, injective protocol. This could get all the way up here. I like what we're seeing. Look for the bullish retest off of the bounce here at 248. I'll be watching this closely today as one of the premier coins to trade because it's the only thing moving, right? So this thing's been doing well. So when it's like that, I'll look for it. You're amazing. Shout out to Anthony Sulo and Dustin Cava with some man love there. Bro love, a bro rants is happening live on screen. Sam, I need these reports tuned in by 3. Oh, and I need you to come in on Saturdays from now. Yeah, that would be great. Wish my boss told me to take a nap. Amen. LOL. That's so funny. Shout out to Holy Fans. We love you, Holy Fans. We love you, man. You sleepy poor guy. I did wake up at 6 a.m. and I went back to bed. I got a lot of sleep last night, though. I don't feel too sleepy. I got a lot of sleep. I just, because, I'm a little bloated. My face does look bloated, though, when I do look at it. I'm working a lot. And the market's draining. Come on, man. We're about to go to war. It's crazy. What a weekend. Hope you all had an amazing time. Thank you for saying that. Appreciate you. Okay, everyone. I got to run a little early because my parents are coming into town, which is, want to make sure my house is perfect for them, make sure everything's right, and make sure I'm ready to help them carry their bags, whatever they need, just so I'm not completely rude. A lot of times they come in, I'm live streaming, like, hey, Ma, how's it going? My life's more important than yours. How you doing? And I kind of want to make it look like it's not. So it would be kind of a good look if I was a good son. Can you see if it's bottoming out? Pancake swap. We took a look at pancake swap. Cake. Let's see where cake is. Oh, what's up, baby? What do you want to do? You want to say goodbye? Yeah. Oh, wow. Come on. Stand up here. Yeah. I want you to do your trading for a while. Show them how to do a wedge. All right? I'm going to go away. You got this now. All right? You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
Say it. Look at the camera. Stare right into the camera and say hello.
Hello.
What's your favorite thing about your dad?
The country.
No, just what's your favorite thing about your dad? Look at them. Tell them. Come on. You had so much to say the other day. What's your favorite thing about your daddy?
Wait, I want to. So, can't really.
There you go. You're there. You're there, baby. Yeah, there's your trend line.
I
Just
can't.
use one. Oh, there you go. You got it. The trend line. Got it. I'll hit Alt T for you. That's all you need. Alright. I move the screen.
Hey, can you go up?
Yeah. Alright. It's fast for you, right?
Yeah.
You'll get it one day.
It's very hard fast.
You'll get it, I promise. Can you draw a trend line right here? Draw that trend line.
Well, I have another thing.
Oh, you can do it something else. Alright.
Can I have this, please?
I just won't give you all the price action.
Hey!
Alright, go.
Okay.
Hit Alt T for it, alright? Alt T. Don't do anything. T. Alright, now you're in trend. Not bad. What else do you want to do?
I don't know.
Huh?
Wait.
I hit Alt T again. You want to draw another trend line?
Okay.
Well, like this one.
trying. Don't.
Also don't know, but that's what you want to be doing. All right. All right. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.
What's your favorite thing about your daddy?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Like, I do, like, I'm the soccer coach. Like, I do so much, you can't say
That's
a
your
word.
soccer coach?
I mean, what else, though? What's the favorite thing about Crypto Lifer? What's it like having a daddy that's a YouTuber? What's that like?
Fun.
Huh?
Fun. And I want that house.
You have so much to say, and now when it's time to talk, you don't want to say nothing?
I don't know.
Huh? Come on. Come on. All right, get out of here. That's where you're going to freeze up on me? Like John Oliver?
How are you talking about John?
Show them who you are. Come on, show them who you are. Show them how tough you are. You don't freeze up. Tell them your favorite thing about your daddy. And tell them what
Soccer.
Soccer what? They don't know. They don't know.
Soccer coach.
Tell them, explain it. They don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Come on, they don't know what you're saying.
Then I'm leaving.
Look at the camera and talk to the people. I'm serious. You're gonna become a star one day. You gotta talk to the camera. You got this, baby. Come on. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Get back here. I'm hard on it. I wanted it announced. Anyway, I gotta jump out of here for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. The short's gonna go well, in my humble opinion. That's what it looks like by the oscillators. You never know, though. I don't know what's going to happen. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I just watch it. Soon she'll be like, game over. This is my channel, right? It's just funny. Have a blessed day. Summer's beginner's course. Future lifer YouTuber. This is great. That's awesome. I step away and return at the best part. She like everything you thought you knew, you can forget it. I know. So awesome, man. I will stay loyal to you, bro, forever because of all the things like that. Grace Ashley Harris is trying to make me cry. Don't do that, Grace. Come on. Her smile says it all. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Yo, the love you guys gave me on the Lifer show yesterday, thank you so much. In my opinion, Dojalon Mars, Shiba Inu, VeChain, Icon, Nano, Qtum are sleeping giants. I like Icon. I do like Elon, but we'll see, man. The market's struggling right now. We're going to see what's going to happen. Randy Abraham, $5. Thank you so much, Randy, for the $5, man. Much respect to you, bro. A megaphone. Yeah, we woke him up with a horn for football games. It's funny. Wish my boss told me to take a nap. That would be a good look, wouldn't it? No offense. Sup, cuz. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. Right now, look, I am down $33.64 in the trade. All right, I'll keep you guys updated what happens. Live trades made here every day. 4,000. That's a $12,000 trade because that's a 3x leverage trade. $12,000 short on Phantom. My favorite coin in the world. That feels bad to short Phantom. That's like so whack. But again, it is what it is. Trade confident. Bitcoin live trading. Bitcoin chats. Use the metrics to help maximize your earning potential. All charts update each day. Interesting. Long and short trades. Not bad. We'll take a look at that. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time. Same place. Also, tomorrow is the weekly screen share, and today at 3 o'clock, if you want to jump in, it's my beginner's course. Today at 3 o'clock, jump on into the beginner's course while I'll teach you the magic of the charts. I'll see you there. Have a wonderful time. You can email CryptoLifers@gmail.com to pay with PayPal or with cryptocurrency. So if you want to pay with cryptocurrency, we do take and allow you to do that. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the love on the show yesterday. Unbelievable. Like, that was unreal. Like, I'm telling you right now, you guys blew it out the water. Thank you for the chat revenue. Thank you for the likes. 300 likes, 256 people watching on the live. I'll see you all tomorrow for the next beautiful live stream. Stay up. Stay positive. Don't worry. We can make money in the market whether it goes up or down, and then we can begin to add to the projects that are beautiful. That's how we're going to make it through this bear run. I'm telling you right now, I have a plan to make it through a bear correction. I have a plan for it all. And no matter what, we're going to survive. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow in the next live. Be safe. Thank you. And remember, If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life.